Hello everyone, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. With the release of version 2.5, MiHoYo is adding a new Raiden Shogun weekly boss fight in the Act 2 of the Raiden Shogun story quest. I figured this would be a great time to revisit and analyze the traveler's first encounter with the Raiden Shogun. So, in this video, we will be analyzing and breaking down each and every Raiden Shogun skill and ability in her boss fight. Without any further ado, let's get right into the video. After performing an attack combo, the Shogun will teleport to a random location before performing her next attack. She can teleport away or towards the player. The Shogun infuses her Polearm with Electro and performs an upward slash that sends Electro damage flying in a straight line towards the player. This action is typically performed when the player is staying away from the Shogun. This is one of the easier attacks to evade, only requiring a simple dash to the side.
Evasion is futile.
The Shogun spins her Polearm twice and then unleashes Electro AOE Damage to a semicircular area. Throughout my testing, I noticed that the Raiden Shogun only performs this strike when the players are in melee range. This ability is quite hard to dodge, but it's not possible. A well-timed dash can help the player escape unharmed.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
The Shogun performs an upwards following with a horizontal slash and then strikes the ground, dealing moderate electro damage. This is similar to the actual normal attacks of the playable Raiden Shogun. The Shogun then continues the combo with another attack. This attack string comes with two variations. The first one is a charge attack. She normally performs the first combo when you are far away from her. Just dash when you see the shockwave towards you.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
The second variation is a lot harder to dodge. She follows the 3-hit combo with 2 more strikes, then dashing right at the player and stops. After a moment, electro damage will be dealt to the area in which the Shogun just went through. To evade this attack, dash twice as fast as you can when you see the Shogun moving towards you. The Shogun briefly charges her Polearm, then dashes to the player's location, and immediately performs 3 strikes in rapid succession. This is by far the attack that kills me the most times, and it's the attack she most likely uses at the start of each battle. Fortunately, to evade this attack, you simply need to dash away once when you see her dashing towards you. Okay, so now for a short break, it's time for the fun fact of the video. When starting the Raiden Shogun boss fight, the Shogun will speak different lines before attempting to kill you.
You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional. There is much to verify about you. Strike dead!
The Shogun spins her Polearm a few times, and then she releases a massive Electro AOE damage to everything in a circle around her after a few seconds. Easiest attack to dodge, just move out of her AOE when you see her playing with her Polearm.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
One of the Raiden Shogun's most deadliest and most damaging ability. The Shogun will teleport to the middle of the battlefield. Then, 3 electro crystals will be spawned at the outer parts of the battlefield. Players are then required to break the crystals as fast as possible. Failure to do so would lead to the Raiden Shogun releasing a massive electro AOE damage to everything within its radius. After multiple attempts of fighting her, I believe the only way to counter this ability is to hit an electro crystal with normal attacks fast as you can. This ability seems to be undodgeable in my testing without using a shield. Fortunately, the Shogun only does this ability once in a fight.
Instabilities will be removed.
After the Shogun's health reaches a certain threshold, she will enact the Vision Hunt Decree, blocking all characters' elemental skills and elemental bursts, except for the Traveler. There's simply no way to avoid this. However, there is no need to build Traveler just for this one occasion. The fight automatically ends in around 1 minute. Just survive by continuing to dodge every attack the Shogun throws at you. Okay, so we have broken down all of Raiden Shogun's attack patterns and abilities. Now I will give you a few good tips when fighting the Raiden Shogun. Firstly, bring plenty of food. Easy and good food to use are Cheat Madam for healing and Hawat Fried Egg for reviving a dead character. You should also bring attack boosting foods and they will help you deal more damage to the Raiden Shogun. You can also bring an Insulation Potion. This potion is extremely good in the Raiden Shogun boss fight because the Shogun only deals electro damage and this potion boosts electro resistance. You can also bring a shield character if you're having trouble. Shields are extremely useful in this fight, providing you with stagger resistance and block damage. Some good shielders include Dongli, Diona and Noelle. Next, bring a healer. You probably can't dodge every single hit. So bring a healer to heal your characters in case your characters become too full to consume food. Good healers include Kokomi, Barbara, and Diona. You should also find the best time to deal damage. Raiden Shogun's attack patterns are pretty predictable. Normally after landing a strike or performing a combo, the Shogun will stay idle for a few seconds. Use this time to deal as much damage as you can before she proceeds with her next move. You can also lower your world level. This only applies if you have a world level of 5 and above. Lowering down the world level makes the fight easier, duh. Use range DPS characters. Raiden Shogun does a lot of close range heavy damaging attacks. Use range characters such as Ganru, Yoimiya, Ningguang or Yanfei or any other bow or catalyst user for an easier time. Next, don't bring electro characters. Duh, that's so obvious, she's literally the Electro Archon. Lastly, use Elemental Burst to iframe her attack. When a character uses his Elemental Burst, there is a period of time where the character is performing a move that leads to him being completely invincible against all attacks. It is possible to time it perfectly and completely avoid any damage from the Raiden Shogun. However, the timing is very precise, so use it as your last resort.
You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
So, you beat the Raiden Shogun, congrats. Go drink some water and pat yourself in the back. Now, I will showcase how to dodge the Raiden Shogun's attacks with my level 1 C0 Ganyu fight against the Raiden Shogun with no damage taken to show you it's possible to beat her with only dodging. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.
Capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue. You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional.
Next on the agenda.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
We're way behind schedule.
Strike dead. Inferior.
We're way behind schedule.
Inferior. Strike dead.
No touching.
Inferior.
We're way behind schedule.
Inferior. Strike dead.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Inferior. Strike dead. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
We're way behind schedule.
Inferior.
We're way behind
Strike dead.
schedule.
Inferior.
Next on the agenda.
Strike dead. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
No touching.
Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention. Inferior. Strike dead.
Next on the agenda.
Inferior. Inferior.
We're way behind schedule. No touching. We're way behind schedule. Access denied.
Inferior.
Next on the agenda.
Strike dead. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Strike dead.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Inferior.
No touching.
Inferior. Strike dead.
Next on the agenda. Born of ice and frost.
Inferior.
We're way behind schedule.
Strike dead. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Next on the agenda. No touching. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Strike dead.
We're way behind schedule. This is long overdue. Next on the agenda.
Strike dead.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Strike dead.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the
Inferior.
agenda.
Strike dead. Instabilities will be removed.
We're way behind schedule.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Strike dead! You are an enemy that requires special attention. Strike dead! You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.